How many times have you guys let, well, BS get in your way in life of enjoying your life, whether it's the moment or the day or the week? Hi there, I'm Julie Turner.
And I'm Brad Lovell.
Welcome to No BS Talk.
And there will be no BS.
Because we know BS. So, Brad and I participated in an interesting event yesterday.
We did, yesterday.
Brad more so than myself. He hella participated. I just showed up. Well, I drove him there, so, you know.
I didn't have a choice. And It was nice to have you there.
Yes. Well, thank you. Thank you for inviting me. So, do you want to tell them where we were and what drags you, or not drags you?
Here, let me just take this.
Yeah, absolutely. Please
Let me just take this because. Awesome. So yesterday, we went and participated in the Terry Fox Hometown Run in Port Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada. And for anybody that doesn't know, Terry Fox was from Port Coquitlam, which is a place that I lived for many, many years, and I still go there quite often. So that's where we were.
That is where we were. And we both showed up. First of all, I had a little bit of BS. I was like, if it's raining at all, surprised that it would be raining here in the lower mainland of BC. I don't want to go out in the rain. I have run in torrential rain many times, but for some reason I was like, no. But there wasn't rain in the morning. So I'm like, okay,
it was perfect.
It was like beautiful, perfect. So off I went to pick Brad up. And we showed up. And something really interesting and very impactful to me, and I believe to yourself, happened when we showed up to register, just after registration. What happened, Brad?
Well, they asked if we were running on behalf of anybody there, or on behalf of somebody in our life that had maybe, succumbed to cancer. And for the first time ever, I wrote down my mom's name.
And at the same time, without knowing what he was going through, after they said that, I kind of felt this weird sensation come over my body, maybe sadness, maybe realization, but I wrote down my dad's name for the first time ever, and we've both participated many times.
Yeah, I sing at that run every year.
Yeah, and I've never written down my father's name, and it's been 13 years, so this is not new. Yeah. Brad has some really, really impactful stories to tell about this run and around this run. But I want to, before he tells the story that will bring tears to your eyes no matter what, I just want to say the whole point of this, because this is a little, off what you would think would be BS. We're not ranting about anything. But the fact is, we want you to see the other side of BS, where you're putting these little things in your way when life is so much bigger. Well,
and that's a perfect segue because, as I said, I sing at this run every year. So this time of year is very, it's like a reset for me because I know that the run's coming. I know that I'm going to sing. And then I start thinking about Terry Fox. And I mean, if I'm sitting here thinking about how lousy my life is, or if I'm going up and down, how can I have those feelings when I start thinking about Terry Fox?
Right. Or anyone, Terry Fox is a...
He's a national hero.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, you could substitute so many other beautiful, amazing people for Terry Fox. So if you're not completely aware of his story or you don't connect to him for whatever reason, there is somebody out there that you would.
Yeah.
But our story, of course, is about
I guess
Terry
it's,
Fox.
It's grit and determination and mind over matter and mindset and all of those things that made that whole thing what it was.
Absolutely.
Right.
So would you like to share the story of the day that you were in the office?
Yes. The office for the Terry Fox Foundation is very close to where I used to work in Port Coquitlam, and because I have associations with the run, I went there. I was in the office. I thought I could get through this a lot better. Okay, hold on. Time out. So I was in the office of the Terry Fox Foundation, which is a very, very, it's a very small office. The foundation runs very tight, and they make sure that as much money as possible can go to actual cancer research.
Right.
So it's a couple of days after the run. And over my years working with the run, I'd gotten to know Terry Fox's parents, Betty and Rolly, a little bit. So I'm in the office talking to the girls that were at the cashier, and Rolly comes in. And he was, I think this was about a year after Betty had passed away, so this is a few years ago. And he comes in, and he pretty much wordlessly starts reaching into his pockets and pulling out loonies and putting them on the table. And I looked at him and I kind of said, hey, Rolly, like, there's a bank for this, right? What are you doing? What are you doing? Trying to make light, because they didn't really know.
Right.
And he looks at me and he goes, I was just up to visit my son. And so I kind of went, and he just keeps pulling loonies, handfuls of loonies. And it turns out that he goes up to Terry Fox's grave and takes the loonies that people leave this time of year and brings them back to the foundation. And all I could think was, Rolly Fox is a hero too. His whole family.
Without a doubt.
And as a father, with kids at, younger kids at the time, it just completely shattered so many things for me as far as what I maybe needed to be doing. I mean, it wasn't like I had a light revelation or anything like that.
Right.
But to this day, I think of that, and it was just a monumental moment as far as how can he get past the BS? If there was any BS in his life, right? Which there's miles of it.
Yeah.
And this man goes and picks loonies off of his son's grave.
To make sure that everything,
The money
that he can
gets to
do
where it's supposed
everything
to
that
be.
he can for
Yeah.
this
So,
for this foundation, which is amazing.
So yeah, boy, I'll tell you, it just makes me think. This time of year, every year, just makes me think.
So I'm at the run yesterday, and Brad always sings a song that was written by Bryan Adams, correct?
No, Rod Stewart.
By Rod Stewart, okay.
Yeah, it's Rod
well, that
Stewart's
makes
song.
sense why Brad sings it.
Yeah.
Rod Stewart, and Brad is very, very modest. So as much as absolutely this is Terry's run and he's a hometown hero, everyone there knows Brad. They expect him to show up and sing the song. One woman actually thought he wasn't there, and she hunted him down to say, what the heck? But she had just missed it, or she wasn't in front of the stage at the time. So thank you, Brad, for doing your part to bring awareness. I certainly wouldn't have gone to the hometown run.
It's magical.
It was huge.
There's
It was
thousands
so
of
much
people
different.
there.
So again, this episode is a little bit different than most will be. We will probably have a little bit more sarcasm in a lot of our shows, but
Yeah.
but it's very, very important to really take a moment and think about what some people have to go through just to live another day.
And maybe there's something in your life that you can use as a reset. Maybe there's something, because
Right.
we talk about awareness of yourself, of your thoughts, of your processes. The Terry Fox run just happens to be one of the things that makes me take stock of my life and my thinking every single year, and I'm very thankful for it.
Yes.
So
And thank you again, Brad, for sharing that day with me. So on that note, I think that is our little awareness tip for BS. Look out for the BS in your life.
yes,
It's really not that important. There's so many bigger things out there, and give the people that matter to you that moment. Call them, hug them, whatever you need to do.
and if I can add, not to
I would love
interrupt,
you to add.
sometimes the best way to get through BS is just to go do something for somebody else.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
So. Just, yeah, be aware that there's people that need you.
This is kind of a weird episode.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird episode. Hopefully you guys got something out of it. I know I did. Emotional again. You probably can't see it. I'm really good at hiding that. But thank you, Brad, for sharing with us. Thank you guys for staying tuned to watch us. And we will be back very soon with another episode of No BS Talk.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Brad. Have a great day.